What is going on, guys? It is me, D63 Blockay, and I'm back with another video. In this one, I'm gonna be ranking most of the wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies. I'm honestly not sure if these are all of them. It doesn't look like it because there's a ton of wonder weapons, and I'm not ranking like monkey bombs and little Arnie's. Like I'm not gonna rank those because I don't consider those wonder weapons. I'm just going to be ranking the literal guns and I guess powerful weapons that aren't objects that like you throw. Like the tomahawk also doesn't count. But anyway, let's get right into this. And I'm going to put Sliquifier. Let's see. I'm going to put Sliquifier in A tier. It would be S tier, but they cap the damage. I forget where the damage caps at round-wise, but very good gun. On a horrible map, Die Rise, this is literally the only reason I play Die Rise, if I ever play Die Rise, is to use the Sliquifier. But I'm giving it a solid A tier because it's the Sliquifier, and it used to be very, very, very good. It used to be easy S tier. It used to be the best wonder weapon of all time when it comes to damage and effect and stuff. Okay, so Baby Gun. I don't like the baby gun, but I'll put it as a solid B because the baby gun to me is a very kind of useless at the same time good wonder weapon because you have the gun's effect where it actually turns them into little babies, zombies, and you have to run through them, which can be really annoying. I don't play Shangri-La a lot. It's one of my least played zombies maps, so I don't have a ton of experience with the baby gun, but I'm going to put it at a B. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's horrible. But it's better than most, to be honest. Winter's Howl, I believe this is the Winter's Howl. Actually, no. We're going to put Winter's Howl at D because, to be completely honest, this is just a worse ice staff. Like, if you ever play 5, you know that whenever you get the Winter's Howl, it's good and all for a little bit, but like it's pretty much just a weaker ice staff, so that's why it's going into D tier. Plus, you have the Pentagon Thief, who can literally steal this bad boy right from you. So yeah, the Wonderwaff is getting the S. I love the Wonderwaff for various reasons. Like, it's just generally a cool design to me, but also like it is very good. This is the ultimate training wonder weapon. You can literally run around and train like 50 zombies and shoot one shot, and it just chains literally every single zombie together and kills them all with one shot. And I think that's very good. I do believe, yeah, it has unlimited damage, so it has that going for it. But I just love the Wonderwaff, so I'm just going to put it in S tier. Infinite damage, very good. Paralyzer is also going to be S, just purely based on the fact that, you know, you can go into buried and be a non-skillful player and just go in and dominate with this thing. You just have to be careful with the cooldown time. The Ray Gun Mark II, no, it's a B tier weapon. I love myself a ray gun, but the Mark II's okay. It's definitely way better than the original ray gun, but it doesn't even come close to comparing to any of the S and A tier wonder weapons. This is a pretty bad wonder weapon. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. I should have the name literally in my head, but anyway, you know what this weapon is, Call of the Dead. And it's just not good. I just don't like snipers that are explosive snipers. I don't like snipers period in zombies. I think they're pretty useless, so that's going in a fat E tier. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in E tier. Apothecon Servant is literally the best weapon ever created in zombies. So there's that. So that's easily going in S tier. Not ranking that. The Blundergat itself is awful. So I'm going into honestly useless tier here because the Blundergat by itself is literally an awful weapon. If you get the Blundergat, you better be upgrading it. That's all I'm going to say. Or at least pack-a-punching it, because even the pack-a-punch normal Blundergat's not very good. Is this fire? Yeah, fire I'll put A tier. I like fire. I like the fire staff. Love the molten lava pit that you do with the charge shot. I think it's a very good wonder weapon. Literally decimates panzers. So yeah, it's going into A tier. This sucks because the ray gun's useless, man. After like round 15, it begins to two-shot if it's not pack-a-punched, which is just so disappointing. This gun used to be ridiculous in World at War, and now they just made it awful, so it's going in the useless tier, and I'm very sorry to say that. The Ice Staff is an S tier. I would actually put it above. I'm putting it behind the Wonder Waff. Yeah, I think so, yeah. The Blizzard's very good. Very overpowered. You can easily get to round 100 on Origins just by training and using the Ice Staff. Yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say. Lightning Staff is a C tier weapon. I actually no, I'm gonna do that. I think it's a B tier weapon comparative to the Ray Gun Mark II, obviously. Very, very good at killing panzers, but it runs out, and the damage just falls off really hard eventually, and that's why I don't like it. Same goes for the Wind Staff. I'm gonna put Wind Staff in D tier. I'm actually gonna move these two down and balance this out, but yeah, Wind Staff, it becomes really non-effective, and that's just very awful when you're on that map and you can have the Ice Staff or the Fire Staff. So I think Wind Staff's gonna be D tier for me. This is an F. Wrath of the Ancients, the standard one, is awful. Literally after round 10 or whatever, or is it 15? It's either 10 or 15. It starts to 2-hit, and then it's just absolutely awful. So yeah, that's going in a firm F tier. Very cool upgrade stuff for the rest of the bows, which we'll get to. Not ranking. Magmagat, very good. I can't remember because I haven't played that much Blood of the Dead. Is the Magmagat? Yeah, the Magmagat's better, right? I think the Magmagat's the best out of all of the Blundergat variations that you can create. But it's definitely not an S tier weapon. It's still an A tier weapon, but it's not an S tier weapon. Just because it's on Blood of the Dead, and Blood of the Dead's different than Mob. Acid Gat, also in the same boat. It's a little bit behind just because, but I have more experience using the Acid Gat than the Magma Gat because it's on Mob. So yeah, that's going to go in A tier as well. Void Bow is honestly a solid B. I don't like the Void Bow. It's kind of the same boat as the Lightning Staff. Really falls off. Very hard to upgrade. Lightning Staff's not hard to upgrade, but very hard to upgrade, and it's just a pain, honestly. The Wolf Bow is honestly probably the best bow, and in which it's going into... Actually, no, why is this in... no, but that's Patch Liquefier. I just forgot about that. No, I'll put Wolf Bow at A, the highest A tier weapon. KT4, is this assuming this is Masamune? Is this the Masamune? I'm gonna assume that it is, because that's an S tier weapon. Obviously, once you upgrade it, very good. Infinite damage. You can train up hordes and just laser them with this thing. Goes through the entire horde and just kills them. So it's a very nice weapon. Obviously going into S tier because it has infinite damage and it's a pretty solid weapon. The Scorpion, I'm forgetting, Kimat's Bite? No, that's the Lightning Staff name. Never mind. I'm forgetting what this is called. But the Scorpion is a solid A tier weapon. Actually, no, it's not. I was gonna debate on putting this into a tier of its own because, to be honest, I have no clue. I barely played Black Ops 4. I'll put it into C because it's a lot like the Ray Gun Mark II for me from the time I have used it. So, is this Lightning? I'll keep light. It's definitely not up here anymore, though. It's still an A tier weapon, but the Wolf Bow is actually the best bow in the game now, after patches to the Lightning Bow. But yeah, the Wolf Bow is an A tier, obviously, as I explained earlier, but the Lightning Bow's behind it, just because of the patches. Before the patches, definitely higher, but still. Lightning falls off pretty hard eventually in the higher rounds. Monkey Mom's not rating that. Already did that. Jet Gun is absolutely useless. No need to explain why. Thunder Gun is an A tier. Actually, you know what? I'm plopping it into S tier. It has I believe it has infinite damage when it's papped. And it just absolutely, in Black Ops 3, it just destroys Margwas and boss zombies. So it's definitely going into S tier. Yeah, it's just incredible, to be honest. I don't even. Is that the time thing from Buried? Yeah, no. Wait. Is that the No, that's the gun from Call of the Dead. I don't know. That's a pretty bad gun as well. Wave gun, meh, B tier. Becomes pretty bad over time as well. Already did the Winter's Howl. A lot of these repeat. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Actually, that's it for the ranking. There's a lot of repeats, and also I just don't want to do the items. But anyway, yeah. Let's see if I need to shuffle anything here. This is fine. This is also fine. The wave gun I'll put into C above that. It's actually very comparable to the scorpion thing from 9. Yeah, the wind's probably there. Winter's Howl is there. Yeah, and then the useless weapons are just awful unless you upgrade them. So, yeah, I would agree with this list. I mean, honestly, I could probably put the ray gun in F. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the ray gun in F just because, to respect it a little bit more, because it's kind of in the same boat as the Wrath of the Ancients. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this ranking video, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to pump out as much content as possible. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Or I guess, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.